Hi guys, and welcome to the Daily Dose of Firefall. We are today going to be continuing a little bit about the technology in this game. But first we're going to have a look-see at what the quest can be like in this area. Now, I haven't done questing or leveling up for a little while, so it might be good to get that out of the way. Right, so we have a hasty retreat, we're going to get a few items and hopefully a little bit of useful things. We have something for K, and then we have, which I think is the Accord icon. So this K people might actually be a new faction. Might be interesting to see what they have to say. Right. We are seeing if we have anything to repair before we move on. It didn't cost very much, and I don't have any new perks to edit in. Oh yes, I do. I can chuck in 2 points worth of them. An ability that invigorates, well, I should probably focus on reprogramming this once I had the chance to do so, but let's go for a speedy reload and a little bit better healing and just put that in. Obviously a respec new hit maximum level is in order as always. Right, I was talking all over that, but we seem to have a mission where we're gonna locate the Chosen and kill them. Yes, it's definitely 12 Chosens that are going to be cracking. Right, I promise we're going to talk a little bit more about technology and how to use your computer whilst playing the Firefall game. Now, whilst we're traveling, it's not a very big distance, it's just 1 meter. If you look up at the left-hand corner, you see my name, and to the right of it, there is the offline indication. Now you get this one once you have set up your account and linked it with... We have some kind of lag here. Looks like there's supposed to be something in the way. Indeed. Right, some kind of slow loading action party going on there. Right, we are here and I'm getting off the bike. Yes, the offline button is indicating that you are offline from your linked Twitch account. Twitch account, not Twitch. Twitch is what I did with my finger when I was trying to hit him, but missed him really badly. So die and go away and boom. And we have a ninja trying to kick me in the butt. Right, setting up your Twitch account is fairly straightforward. You just register yourself on Twitch and then you are off to go. Yesterday I talked about the technology, what you may or may not need in order to get your gameplay actually being shown. And there are 2 ways of doing it. As I said, you can record it by doing the normal screen capture, storing it locally, or you can use broadcasting software. We have both free and quite expensive ones. But many games are now starting to come with their own built-in feature, which means that you can, just with the press of a button, instantly go live, which is quite good. I think it's part of the so-called new generation of consoles. You have this on the PlayStation 4, and I do believe that the I don't know what this is. Let's kill them. Oh, died one. But the new consoles, I do believe that the Xbox One also have the live streaming capabilities just built in. The PlayStation at least have a 15-minute pre-record thing, I think it is. There is some kind of feature that I haven't really explored yet because I'm still waiting for the big game to be released on PlayStation. But apparently you can play and then, oh, that was cool, why didn't I record? But apparently just pressing the record button and you have 15 minutes catch up. So that's quite nice. With most PC games you cannot get that, so you will have to rely on always recording or streaming to Twitch, which means that you won't have to worry about hard drive space or disk space to be eaten up, which is the drawback when it is all local. Now, the drawback with broadcasting it to other services is that you need a possibility of down things, especially if you want to edit or be in control of your own footage, so to speak. Now, as soon as I've rounded off this quest, I'm going to open the stream to Twitch. I'm just going to do that ever so briefly, just to showcase that I am gaming. It'll be interesting to see if there will be any conflicts. Wow. Secret hidden place? We're gonna have some spitting monsters that are gonna go absolutely mental. Do I need to pick that up, or is that just... Right, 4 of them, and then we have a lot of nasties. I do believe that it's also time for me to get some upgrades to my weapons. I'm not doing as much damage as I would like to. Seems to take a little while to kill these Doomstalkers. Right, the technology that you need when you have these games is that you don't really have to worry. The one thing I would say that you should focus on is a microphone. I have noticed that whilst some people play really well, and it might be interesting to just see the gameplay, Twitch is very much a community where you want commentary on your games. Now, I tried doing this with Call of Duty and did a lot of streaming, and it worked surprisingly well, I must admit. Although I was more trying to figure out how it exactly worked back then. If you've been part of the gaming community on Twitch, then you know it is a fairly big place to be, despite what newspapers and organizations are reporting. I think it was on BBC Newsnight that gave a complete disregard for the gaming community, and they were trying to, as far as I understood, BBC's explanation of it was that they were trying to talk to an audience that didn't understand it, not realizing that the way they did so was completely dismissing the entire gaming community and its contribution to the modern day culture, to how we perceive gaming, to the fact that it's the gaming community, especially the one on Twitch, that will help bringing esports to the public arena. So I'm not sure what side of the fence you are on this question, but I am definitely one that thinks it's time for the old media, especially the TV broadcast one that hasn't caught up with YouTube and Twitch and hey, even guild information and specialized wiki websites providing information about games, about universes and everything. They haven't caught up to that, and there is a very big chance that they never really will. They will always be ever so slightly behind. That's why we have such huge success. Collect data pads. One of these board quests. Alright, so let's kill him. Well, that was a cool delayed jump. Where do I need to go? Do I need to kill these? Click this. 5 items collected. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not hearing anything. And it's still pointing at that one. Right, here we go. That might just have been something burying itself. Right. And it's gonna be one of those missions where not everyone drops, and therefore you're gonna have to wait and kill a bunch of, well, I would say mostly innocent NPCs. Right, I wish this wasn't so unsecure place. Oh, there it is. It seemed to drop very late. So let's kill these guys when they get around the corner. Whoa. There we go, we got another one. Let's just lay the drop. Ah, come on, die sometime. There we go. Let's pick this one up. We got Andros Tria class. It looked like that would have been some kind of epic thing, but No, it had a wrong type of coloration on its icon. I do believe that they're using the usual colors of white, blue, green, orange. I'm not sure if they use purple. I haven't really seen evidence of that. Right, here we go. Now, if they would have been approaching a little bit slower, I might have actually gone in and done the Twitch stream. That might be an idea for developers that maybe look at this. Integrate your gameplay to the social media websites. And I do mean as in an ability to emote 140 characters straight into Twitter about some certain action or achievement or something. I do think that they have something like that already. Let's do a quick thing here. Let's see where we are. We need to go in on options, Twitch at the bottom, and then just hit start. Now I am going live in a few seconds. And here we go. We will have a little bit of lag spike because I'm recording, streaming, and playing the game in a very decent setting. Now I am having 3 streams of recording going on. And there's one thing I haven't properly done, and this is the thing I think is a sort of a setback with Twitch. And that is every time I want to stream, I have to log on to Twitch and navigate what I find a very complex interface. It takes me such a big time to get around the interface just to change the name of a broadcast I want to do. And often I'm met with streaming adverts that I have to go through before I have the ability to see what's going on. Right. I do know that there might be a chance that there's an overlay that is being recorded here that I don't have the intent of doing so. Forgive me if that happens, but I've already recorded so much of this episode that I would feel it would probably ruin the day for me if I had to re-record things. Let's heal up a little bit and hopefully kill these guys before we move on. Now, I can't see that there is anyone joining me on Twitch yet, but in case there are a few people joining in, the delay is about 10 to 15 seconds. I've noticed that the in-game Twitch streams seem to be a little bit faster reaching and getting back from the servers. So when I'm streaming from an in-game application like it is here, then it goes round trip back to my computers in about 15 seconds. But if I had my rig set up as I did with my PlayStation when I did the streaming of Call of Duty Ghost, then it was almost 30 to 40 seconds to do a full circle around. Right, so now you've seen adding Twitch to the stream, how I am recording, capturing one thing, and that looked like it was meant to be doing. Right, we have something else. This is seismic activity. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Should I shoot it? Yes, I probably could. I probably did this the wrong way. I don't know. Looks to be a few enemies on the... here we go. That is... SOS system. I think I hit something well correctly there because it was a stronger damage point there. Right. If any guys are watching on Twitch, by the way, or if you're watching this on the YouTube feed, you should know that we have the power boost. That Twitch have recently changed the way they are handling their saved streams, so they're changing the way they're keeping them. Calidor the Giant. Was that supposed to be something important? Right. Apologize for the lack of focus there. That did look too good to be standing in. Shame on me. I should have been well used to not standing in crap from all my World of Warcraft gambling. That was something making a little bit of noise. Right. Yes, videos are only being saved for 2 weeks now, I believe, unless you're in a premium Twitch account. Also, you can save highlights, and this is what I mean with trying to store your... Scientist? No. You can store your footage, so if you manage to do something way epic and way cool, then you can obviously use the Twitch service as an online storage to be keeping your archive for a while. Do bear in mind that it is quite expensive for the guys running Twitch, despite all of the money they are making. That was good. And we're being attacked by even more of these. What has the story done to the Chosen, making them want to kill them so badly? It's only one of the scientist team leader that I need to keep through. That's good. I have a few disposable people that I need to guide around, which I'm probably failing miserably here trying to kill everything. But yeah, the alright, so he was standing at the back. That was less good. The yes, the service is quite expensive to store video footage and be able to stream it. Is because we still have silly laws making it profitable for internet suppliers, internet service providers to charge money for basically transferring data from one point to another. This is not good. These guys are hitting me way harder than they should. As the scientist is doing okay. Cool. I'm taking the brunt of the hits here. Right. Back to the Twitch thing though, on the things that you may need to pay attention to. And that is when streaming, I did warn you that the... oh, that was good. That the interface is quite complex, so you need to log in and make sure that you tag the correct game. Otherwise you will get very few viewers because they will not know that it's streaming. Or basically like now it's morning in the UK, there are quite few people up this early. Most gamers tend to be night type, and the American crowd has gone to sleep because it should be about 2 o'clock in the morning-ish for them. Right, scientists, do I need to do anything? Do I need to talk to anyone? Scientist team leader, there he is, and achievement and done complete. Right, so you've seen how much it takes out of a computer to stream at the same time as I am also recording. Now, if you don't have a capture device or a recording device like I do, recording software, you can stream to Twitch and then download it to your computer if you want to re-edit and upload it to YouTube. You can, however, highlight certain sections in the video player you have on Twitch and have Twitch automatically export it to YouTube for you. It's a very nice feature that is built in there. Do spend a little time if you want to do this by exploring Twitch so that you get used to the interface. I have been using it for a little while, but it's still quite frustrating of all the steps I have to make to indicate that I am playing a certain game. Alright, we have done what we set out to do today, so we are going to close down the Twitch stream. So you go in here on options, and this is where you set it up. So you have your Twitch username and your password that you provide for them, and then you get a little bit of information that you need to change. The game will take care of the rest, and the upstream, I would suggest do broadcast around 720 unless you know that you're sitting on a very fast broadband, because it will kill your interaction with the world a little bit. So for the people that would watch this on Twitch, signing off right now, and we'll continue with the video for a few more seconds. Just pressing stop like so, you see you get back to the settings. And you can broadcast in different feeds. I didn't even know that you weren't able to broadcast this in 720. I do believe that the video is set up to 1080p, which it is set right there. But it's probably something to do with downsampling, integrating with Twitch, ensuring something like best playability. But there you see how easy it was. I just pressed start and stop, and all you needed to do was have your Twitch account sorted. I think it can be also be called justin.tv if you have an older account. But this is Viperbane signing off from the Daily Dose of Firefall. Do let me know if you like this kind of content. So please leave feedbacks, comments, thoughts, ideas. And if, as usual, if there are areas you'd like me to explain to you, either in the comment section or make an entire video about, do let me know about it. Until next time, guys, peace out.